Sergeants, please call the members. Martinez, O'Farrell, Price, and Rue for already being here. Sergeants, I need one more member and we can begin today's meeting. Good morning. Shh. Good morning. It's Wednesday, March 2nd. Want to welcome everyone to your Los Angeles City Council meeting. This council meets every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 10 a.m. The public is welcome. Madam Clerk, we do have a quorum. Could you please call the roll?
Blumenfield, Bonin, Buscaino, Cedillo, Englander, Fuentes, Harris Dawson, Weezer, Koretz, Krikorian, Martinez, O'Farrell, Price, Rue, Wesson. 11 members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
Okay, first order of business.
Approval of the minutes.
Englander moves, Bonin seconds. Next.
Mr. President, commendatory resolutions for approval.
Okay, Koretz moves, Krikorian seconds. That brings us where?
Mr. President, there are requests to continue item 16 to March 22nd and items 1C, D, J, and L to April 1st.
Okay, so without objection, that'll be the order.
Further, the Department of Building and Safety recommends that the following items be received and filed. 1A, E, P, V, W, X, and Y as the liens have been paid in full. And item AC as the property has been determined to be an owner-occupied dwelling exempt from lien proceedings.
Okay, so without objection, that'll be the order. Continue, please.
Items 1 through 9 are items noticed for public hearing. An Energy and Environment Committee report has been submitted and circulated for item 9.
Okay, do we have cards?
Yes, there are cards on 1, 3, 4, 7, and 9.
Okay, let's hold those items. Members, specials. Then let's prepare to vote on the remaining items. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
Continue.
And Mr. President, the ords will be held over to March 15th unless reconsidered with 12 members present.
Okay, well, I would hope we would have enough members today, so when we get to 12, please interrupt me and we'll promptly dispense with that. Okay, continue.
Items 10 through 19 are items for which public hearings have been held. An Energy and Environment Committee report has been submitted and circulated for item 10, and a Public Safety Committee report has been submitted and circulated for item 17.
All right, so let's hold 10 member specials. Let's prepare to vote on the remaining items. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
Continue.
On the continuation agenda, items 21 through 22 are items for which public hearings have been held, and a motion is required on item 22. Do you wish to hold that on the desk?
Mr. Koretz.
That item 22 be called special.
Okay, let's hold 22. Let's vote on item 21. Let us open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
Mr. Root. That brings us where?
And the continuation agenda, item 23, is an item for which a public hearing has not been held. 10 votes are required for consideration.
Mr. Weezar.
We could call that special, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay, so let's return. So what, we're at presentations?
Correct.
Ms. Martinez, did you want to begin? The floor is yours.
And
In fact, let me get you to hold on one second. We have 12 members, Madam Clerk. So what is it that we need to vote on reconsideration? And then let's dispense.
That would be for items 2, 5, 6, and 8.
Okay, on those items, let's vote for reconsideration. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
Now let's actually vote on the items. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
All right. Ms. Martinez, the floor is yours.
We'll take pictures.
The floor is yours.
All right. Good morning. Thank you, Mr. President, and good morning, colleagues. Today, we stand here to pay tribute to the many accomplishments that Latinas in our city and state have contributed to our great city. Today, we recognize Latina History Day, and HOPE, Hispanas Organized for Political Equality, has been sponsoring Latina History Day, the conference, for the past 25 years. HOPE has anchored itself in the principle that knowledge of Latinas' historical contributions to our society, combined with the political engagement, will guarantee a more representative democratic government. It's fitting that we celebrate Latina History Day during Women's History Month so that we can memorialize the important role that Latinas have played and continue to play in women's history here in our city and in our country. Today, Latinas are continuing to break barriers and pioneering in areas that our mothers dreamed one day we can do. Latinas as a whole are making advances in our society and in our city. While we recognize that there is still a lot more to do, I have to recognize the fact that locally we have incredible women who are inspiring and empowering other women and girls to follow in their footsteps. As Latinas, we are at a point where we can take control of our future and be the architects of change in our own communities. Our sisters are running community organizations, businesses, schools, and helping influence the next generation of leaders here in our city. And I hope, and I am proud, and I hope that we can all recognize what the contributions that HOPE has contributed to the women and mentoring them here in our city. And with their annual Latina History Day conference, that we can also help contribute to influencing adults both in high school and in their careers to help them build a better future for their communities. This year's conference theme is the Architects of the Future. And colleagues, as a Latina, I am very proud of the fact that we have a long history in this country of making positive contributions in our community and also leading the way to ensuring that we become the architects of the future for our community and future generations to come. I look forward to celebrating this day for many years to come in celebrating our stories and our inspiration and what got us here and our tenacity to make sure that our stories get heard and that we are represented at every single level of government here in our city. On behalf of the City of Los Angeles, I want to recognize and congratulate Hope on 25 years of service to Latinas and their contributions to our great city. It's my pleasure to introduce this year's conference chair, Evelyn Martinez. No relation, but still.
All right, let's give her a round of applause.
Introduce her and give her a big round of
Miss
applause.
Martinez, yes.
She's now leading and chairing this year's conference that's going to take place next Friday on the 11th here at the Biltmore Hotel here in our city. So welcome, Evelyn.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. And we are family. We're sisters. We're Latina sisters. So thank you, Councilwoman Martinez, for recognizing Hope today. Hope is an incredible organization that continues to look for ways to help Latinas in our communities. My name is Evelyn Martinez. I'm a Wells Fargo area president in the greater Los Angeles area, and I'm the proud chair of the 25th Annual Latina History Day, which is an incredible day for celebration of the accomplishments of many amazing Latinas. In our silver anniversary year, we'll be highlighting key contributions of Latinas to our nation, and we'll also be discussing critical issues in our communities, such as human trafficking and how to engage Latinas in our 2016 elections. Hispanas Organized for Political Equality, HOPE, has remained dedicated to improving the education and political and economic status of Latinas in our nation. At the conference, we conduct workshops, and this is one of the many ways that we're able to help Latinas. The workshops are focused around building a personal health plan, college access, understanding the importance of STEM careers, and also the importance of building a personal brand as Latinas. Latinas are breaking glass ceilings and accomplishing many amazing things that are showing what's possible for our future generations. Latinas are business owners, executives in large corporate organizations, civil servants, and are appointed to powerful positions, and we want to continue to see those numbers grow. This year, we'd like to honor three incredible women. We're going to be honoring Virginia Espino, a historian at the UCLA Center for Oral Research, Kamala Lopez, actress, filmmaker, activist, and president of Heroica Films, and Elizabeth Vasquez, CEO of We Connect International, a corporate-led nonprofit that helps to empower women business owners to lead in the global economy. Latina History Day celebrates the many accomplishments of Latinas, but more importantly, celebrates the foundation building for future generations. Latina History Day will take place on Friday, March 11th. We will have roughly 800 attendants at this event, and we're really excited to have that many participants. I would like to personally invite all of the members of the council to join us that day. We will be at the Millennium Biltmore right here in downtown Los Angeles. Once again, Councilman Martinez, thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity and for this honor. We hope to see you there.
Thank you. And colleagues, I also want to introduce briefly Helen Torres, who's the Executive Director or CEO President of HOPE, and some of the board members that are here with us this morning. Congratulations again to HOPE on your 25th year of Latina History Day. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we look forward to supporting you every year. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. I know. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mr. O'Farrell. Let's give one more round of applause for Latina History Day. Come on, we can do better than that. Thank you for all you've done. And thank you so very much, Miss Martinez.
Mr. President, colleagues, it is always a good day in council when you can bring someone from the city family up here and celebrate their years of good work and contributing to the city in their profession. And this is such a day, and we are celebrating the career of Cesar Medrano from the Bureau of Engineering. How about a big round of applause for Cesar Medrano? I am honored to recognize Cesar of the Department of Public Works, Bureau of Engineering, for his dedication to the city of Los Angeles and our constituents for 26 years of dedicated service. On February 26, 1990, Cesar started his career with the city of Los Angeles as a cartographer in the land development section. In 92, he transferred to the Bureau of Engineers Central District as a civil engineering drafting technician working in the stormwater design section. In 99, he was promoted to senior civil engineer drafting technician in the Valley District office, working in the field, conducting investigations, and finding solutions for the 5 council districts in the Valley. In 06, Cesar transferred to the Bureau of Engineering's Structural Division, and in 2007, back to Central District Division, working for senior civil engineer Greg Vandergriff in the Land Development and GIS Mapping section. I've had the personal pleasure of working with both gentlemen, Cesar and Greg, on so many issues, so many projects across my district, which is why I'm so pleased to be able to stand here today celebrating Cesar. In 1990, Cesar was named as chairperson of the cultural activities for the Los Angeles City Employees Chicano Association, where he established Latino Heritage Month in the city of Los Angeles, with the blessing of then-Mayor Tom Bradley and Commissioner Percy Duran III. Cesar has selflessly served the United States of America as a U.S. Army Reserve soldier for 23 years. First enlisted as a specialist and working up the ranks to Master Sergeant. He has been activated overseas 4 times. In other words, Cesar Medrano is also a hero. No surprise that Cesar is a longtime supporter and participant of the Northeast Los Angeles Veterans Day Parade in Eagle Rock. Joining us here today is representatives from the following office. Our friend Hilda Solis, County Supervisor. I'd like to acknowledge Antonio Chapa, who works in the Veteran Affairs, on Veteran Affairs issues for County Supervisor Solis. And we have Janet Chen, who is Public Affairs Liaison from State Senator Ed Hernandez's office, who represents the 22nd District. Did I get that right, or is it switched? I got that right. Okay, thank you. For some reason, I thought I switched it. We also have today Cesar Thomas and Manuel Nicolas Medrano from Cesar's family. Before we have Mr. Medrano come up, I'd like to ask Greg Vandergriff to say a few words. Greg?
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. President, council members. It's been my honor to work with Cesar since 2006 as a supervisor in our B permit group. One of the things that I really appreciated with him was his ability to meet with and talk with the public. Many times when people came to our public counter, they had questions about how to get the services that they needed, and Cesar was able to direct them and help them obtain those services. Most recently, as a supervisor, we've been issuing permits to provide gigabit service to the residents of the city of Los Angeles, and he's also been instrumental in making sure that we get those permits issued. So he's going to be a real detriment to my office to lose him, but we appreciate the years of service that he's provided not only to the city of Los Angeles, but to the United States. Thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. So as I mentioned before, it's a great day when we can really highlight the career of a public servant like Cesar Medrano. And for anyone who's watching this on television, just know that city workers have great integrity, and they do the work day in and day out while no one is looking. And that is the definition of integrity. And for every Cesar Medrano, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more who toil every day for the public good. And that's the story here. So Having said that, I would like to present this certificate of appreciation for Cesar Medrano. Thank you so much.
All right.
Oh, one more? Okay. So you say a few words? Yeah? No? No? Nothing? He's declining to say a few words. Just let his resume speak for him. Thank you.
Let's give him another round of applause. And again, thank you so much for all you've done. Mr. Harris Dawson.
Much, Mr. Chair. I want to make a request that we reconsider item 1S from March 1st in order to continue it for 30 days.
Okay, 1S, let's vote on reconsideration. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
Fourteen ayes.
Okay, and that was to be continued
30 days.
30 days to April 1st.
April 1st. All right.